Hey everybody, hope is well. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. This dusty got his due. Yep, a dust bucket got his due. No, I have no sympathy for him. Let me go ahead. Just want to give out a few shout outs. Nicole Daria, thank you so much for joining us on Patreon. I uploaded 2 videos this week. I hope you like them. And I'm going to be putting up some more videos in the upcoming year. Samantha Young, Greenback and Jay, thank you so very much. S. Wiseman, one of the day ones, thank you. Thank you. Melinda Parrish, thank you. I just want to give a few more shout outs. Let's go ahead and discuss the video on the screen. Oh, yes. La Price or LA Price, thank you. Desiree Onyenejo, thank you. Living Life Golden, got your email. Thank you so much for providing content for the channel. JM, Tracy Stevens, Greenback and J, Miss Fox, Natasha Smeeg. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kay Sunshine, yeah, I see you. Thank you so much. So I just want to give a few shout outs and let you guys know that I appreciate you all so very much. Again, I am going to be going back and doing videos on some of the other content that I received, but I did not have time due to time constraints, business, and just life in general. Miss Fox, got your email as well. Thank you so much. So I will be getting back to some of the other videos. Miss Magic, that's MZ, Miss Magic. Thank you as well for providing content. The discussions need to be had. We need to be kept aware of what's going on in the community. Don Ward, LaKendria Barnett, Soul Rising, again, Bethany Davis. Thank you all. So, and Claudette Hanson. Yes, I have gotten your emails and I will get to those as well. Look on the screen. 2 beautiful queens. Janice Malone, yours just popped up. So yeah, I'll check it out. Look on the screen. Look on the screen. It makes no sense. There's no way you can justify this. People have disagreements, relationships or work, but I hate to say this, and I've said this to a friend of mine who totally disagrees, but, love you, girl. I'm kind of wondering if you're on that mammy bus. Because we got to be there to support our menses and the black menses. Yeah, you supported your black menses and you put them into business off your black female working overtime dollars. And what happened? It wasn't appreciated. He started name calling you and acting a superfool. Am I saying that every single one doesn't know? Because I know some that don't. But that's that dust. Invest in dust if you must. There will not be a return. Well, it'll be a return, but not the kind you want. Oh, yeah, these dusters, they giving you a return, all right. Mm-hmm. So look on the screen. Beautiful woman, beautiful queen with her adopted daughter. Right now, there's no motor, so let's go ahead and get to the first video, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and get to the update. There has been an update. That's why I say, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. This Dusty got what's due, and he did get what's due to him. Detroit police, shout out to you. Good work. Clean shot. The Dusty got. Check it out. So here's the original video. Well, correction. Here's the first clip that I received. And this is about when it was reported what happened to this mom and her daughter. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and get to the update. Check it out. Fair use.
This morning, the search is still on for a person of interest in a Christmas Day double murder.
Wow.
According to Detroit police, the victims are 57-year-old Elaine Frazier and her 13-year-old daughter, Dayana Fields.
Their bodies found Christmas Day at a home on Prevost Avenue near 7 Mile. And 7 Action News reporter Faraz Javid is live now with us. And Faraz, what's the latest developments?
Brian, police are looking for Elaine's husband, 62-year-old Dwayne McDonald. He's not been listed as a suspect yet, but family members of the victims are asking Dwayne to surrender, as the tragic incident has just left them shaken and now want justice.
Would never be the same without my mama and Dayana. Turn yourself in. Turn yourself in.
Margaret Shively is Elaine's daughter, and on Christmas Day, she and her husband found Elaine and Diana shot dead inside their home.
I called her to show her the Christmas gift that we got the kids. She didn't answer. I called over and over again until I got here.
The crime scene was cordoned off for hours with investigators searching for a motive. Detroit Police Chief James White, who was also present at the scene, was in disbelief.
It's not often I'm speechless, but, this is one of those days. I mean, it's just tragedy. I mean, it's Christmas. I mean, I don't know what could have sparked such rage.
According to family members, Elaine adopted 13-year-old Diana, who used a wheelchair due to her disability. Meanwhile, the 62-year-old husband, Dwayne McDonald, has been flagged as a person of interest. Police say Dwayne is not Diana's father. Dwayne was last seen in a gray Buick Lucerne, plate number EKY 4074.
Now, family members have created a GoFundMe page for Elaine and Diana's funeral expenses. You can find that info on our website, wxyz.com. Also, if you have any information about the case, please call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK.
I just did a video yesterday, and I said, and it's sad. I mean, it's like really. It appears that the most dangerous place for a Black woman to be is in the Black community, aka BC. 62-year-old dust. And then I thought about what the cop said. It's like, the way he was depicting what they found, I'm like, it must have been something horrific. I mean, just loss of life. What could have happened for you to resort to murder? Let's, and I'm just going to say this here before we get to the other video. In the Black community, how many of these Black men are disenfranchised? How many times have they gone, let's say maybe for a job that they felt they were qualified for and didn't get it, and you was mad? How many times your chocolate dropped behind? Speaking to this crap on the screen, how many times you ever go for a bank loan and you didn't get it? Was your paycheck ever short and they didn't fix it right away? Has somebody of another race, culture, talked down to you like a piece of S? What did you do? Were you denied for a job, maybe a promotion, called you a name to your face, treat you like a piece of S? And in this case, that I'm sure that you are, in my opinion. Turned down for a mortgage, an apartment. You feel you were racially profiled, discriminated against? The reason I bring up those questions, my question is, how did you respond to that? That's what I want to know. How did you respond when things like that occurred? Because I'm sure dipped in brown, that's how, in one point in your life, you know damn well that's how it's gone down. How did you respond to that? Did you resort to violence? Did you? Did you go bad? In this case, did you resort to violence and go mad? How did you handle those issues? I'm sure you didn't put out a gun because you wouldn't last that long. When the dominant society treated you like a piece of shit, excuse the expression, how did you respond to that? Please tell me. You didn't pull out your gun, did you? Of course you did. But something goes wrong or disagreement, whatever the issue is, a difference between you and a Black woman, this is what you do. So why am I saying that? Ladies, listen up, buttercup. The ones who refuse to get the memo, used to wearing your little mammy drawers. You better wisen up. The Dusters, I think they really hate you. If they want a lottery, most of them would leave you and get with somebody else. They always do. And it won't be a Black woman. But keep on holding them little mammy biscuits in your hand. Keep on wearing mammy drawers and mammy boots. They're going to end you. When adversity happens, how do these men handle things? I'm going to go up to that job. I'm not saying to do that, but I want you to see what you're dealing with. I'm going to go up to that job and I'm going to use my gun on Peter or Mr. One. I'm not saying to do that. But you get the message? They're not doing that. They're dealing with it. They're staying calm and dealing with it another way. Yeah. Sure as hell ain't trying to build anything. But then, this is how I'm trying to get you to see how dangerous that dust is. But then something goes wrong with you. These are low-performing men. Can't handle their emotions. All that negativity, I'm starting to think that they've dealt with on the outside because they don't know how to deal with it. They're not building. They're really internalizing that anger that they're getting from other places and also from the dumb decisions that they've made, and they're internalizing and they're holding it. He didn't shoot himself. So look what you've done. You created a mess of your life. So go ahead and hold up that mammy banner. Either these guys really hate you and they're stuck with you. Use something that they can deal with because they nothing else better come along. So they really hate you. They need you. And when things pop off, a lot is going wrong in their lives. They don't know how to handle it. They're internalizing and holding on to this anger. So when things pop off, boop, the dusty just goes off. You are living and sleeping with the enemy. You're taking your life in your hand. You are literally living and sleeping with, supporting your enemy. And that's sad. You don't want to be around a person who, and I'm sorry, when you're with low-performing men, they deal with a lot in society, but here's the thing about it. They don't react that way to the dominant society because deep inside, and again, I'm not saying to, but they don't react that way because that's really what they respect. That's who they respect. Oh, I sure wish I could be with them, be one of them. I hate to tell you that. Low-performing men. They're at the bottom of the food chain. You're trying to hold on. You're trying to say you have a family. You're trying to hold on. I'm speaking in general. Holding on to dangerous dust. Already defeated. Do you not get it? There's some brothers walking around who they're doing just fine. Some of them. They're building something. They have something. You got a low performing man that has nothing to lose. He has nothing. The only thing he can control is you. He can't even control himself, but he can control you because you got the mammy boots on, sopping up mammy biscuits. When they have nothing to lose and they've been downtrodden, not trying to build, they are inferior not by your skin color, but by your actions. That's why they can't. And then the next thing you know, everything comes to a head. Least little thing, he's gone enraged. Be the one standing there if you want to. You're gonna catch it, catching hands, feet, and bullets. When he becomes enraged, more than likely it's gonna be the woman that's gonna end up in the grave. So yeah, stop and think. Do you think with these dust buckets everything is going their way? Hell to the no, it's not. But you hanging around. You're going to be the one. All that rage internalizes that he can't handle it. You're going to be the one to get it. Look what she got. Let's go ahead and get to the aftermath. So just something to think about it. You think things are going their way? No. But they know how to calm down. I'm going to calm it down. But why are you catching? You have a disagreement with at least the thing. This fool went off. Become violent, deadly. The chance you took. Taking your life in your hand with these dusties. Stop and think about it. You really think life is just just a patch of the roses. Just going so great for the dusties. No, these men are already, the low-performing men, they're already defeated. But they're keeping it calm. When they pop, ladies, you might be the one to get God. But in this case here, again, shout out to Detroit police. Let's go ahead and get to it. Here's the aftermath. They found it.
Detroit police killing a man suspected of murdering his wife and her teenage daughter on Christmas morning.
Their bodies found at a home on Prevost near 7 Mile on the city's west side.
7 Action News reporter Kiara Hay has the new dispatch audio from a raid that led to the suspect's death.
Detroit Police Chief James White says DPD has been working tirelessly to find the man they suspect killed 2 people on Christmas Day. Now, that search led them to these apartments off of Woodward and Owen Street. Police forcefully entered the apartment they suspected McDonald was in. That's when fire was exchanged and McDonald was killed. It's been 3 days since the brutal murders of 57-year-old Elaine Pfizer and her adopted disabled daughter, Dewana Fields, an eternity for Pfizer's older daughter, Margaret Shively.
Wasn't able to eat, sleep, still can't.
Her mother and sister gone. And the suspected killer, her stepfather, 64-year-old Dwayne McDonald, still on the loose.
There's going to be an executing search warrant for a homicide suspect.
But today, Detroit police say they were tipped off that McDonald was hiding inside of Santa Rita Apartments. They forcefully entered and was confronted by McDonald, who had a gun.
We do have shots fired. We do have a suspect down.
A shot was fired, at which time the officers returned fire, striking Mr. McDonald, and he is deceased.
Shively, who found her mother and sister dead on Christmas Day, says justice is served.
We still got a long way to go as a family to heal.
He got the picture.
He's out the picture.
Shively taking time today to thank Detroit police.
All we can do is express our gratitude. It's not going to bring my mother-in-law back. We got some nice closure.
It's been nonstop. Some of these detectives haven't slept. You know, when you're talking about a 14-year-old handicapped child and listening to them describe the scene, it's horrific. And, you know, to see a wheelchair and a dead child, you know, that's not easy on anybody. And so they are passionate about this work, and they did a very good job. I just wish we had a more peaceful resolution.
Detroit police tell us there was 2 other people inside the apartment where McDonald was, but Chief White says he doesn't believe they were helping McDonald hide. In fact, he says they were thankful that police were there to help, but they wish the outcome was different.
No, they got the right outcome. Go Detroit PD. They got the right outcome. I am so tired of these people when these animals commit these crimes, taking innocent lives. They want a different outcome. No, they got the right outcome. They got the desired outcome. Hashtag defund the Dusties, not the police. Look at these men out here in the darn cold. Got to solve a crime because a Dusty done lost his damn marbles and killed somebody. Killed 2 people. A woman and her child. They got the right outcome. I wish they have more of this outcome to Chicago. So this right here, I say great. Good job. This has to stop. It just has to. With these dust buckets, it truly just, it has to stop. It's not acceptable. This is the desired outcome for the community. One less deadly dust bucket to deal with. Why should he be able to still live? And look at the Dusties bring drama, they bring trauma to the whole family. Why should he be able to still live? Defund the police? Nah, I can't defund the police. We can't do it. We need to defund the Dusties. So stop and think. I think he got the right outcome. Some people, oh, well, they didn't have to shoot and they did a hell of a great job. If I could, I'd buy them all a beer. Cheer, cheer. The D-Dusties are here. Defund the police? No. We have to defund the Dusties. So look on the screen. 13-year-old child and a mother, adopted mother, they are gone thanks to a Dusty TYRONE. Thanks for watching. This video went a little longer than I anticipated. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out. People, please, I beg of you, stay safe. Love you all. Thank you.